Tony Selzo here with the Zipline. We have got a really exciting guest here today. One of our partners, one of our strategic partners, we're actually a VAR for HubSpot. HubSpot really is, in my mind, one of the most unique marketing innovation platforms in the game today. It's really something that we've did a lot of due diligence on and came back to and found that we could really build our business around at StringCan. Jill Fratianne, it's so funny to have Jill Fratianne and Tony Selzo on a show together, right? It's a lot of Italian. That's a lot of syllables in technology. You don't get that too much, right? Jill, how did you get into the business?
How did I get into the business?
Yeah.
Well, it's a great question. I actually read the inbound marketing book. It was actually a recommendation from a VP of sales, and I didn't stop until they hired me because I had a real passion for understanding how to grow people's businesses.
Right. And what did you do before?
Is actually, and I still am, a professional classical musician.
Wow. Cool. It's amazing some of the people you meet in this business. So HubSpot, a lot of people think it's a CMS platform. A lot of people think it's content management. Obviously, how do you describe what you guys do?
So we are an all-in-one inbound marketing solution.
Okay.
There are probably 20 different things within internet marketing that we specialize in. But what we really bring to the table is being able to put it all in one very simple place, because internet marketing can sometimes be a little bit of a bear, and there are a lot of things that you need to be good at, and we try to make it very simple and put it in one spot.
Okay. So not only are you doing your landing pages there, not only are you managing your website there, are you doing your email marketing through that, but you're also getting the analytics and then really progressively getting better over time at understanding your customer base by using your tool. Is that fair?
That's very fair. So in the world of technology and the internet, we have a lot of tools available to us and some pretty unbelievable technology to understand people's behaviors, to the point that it's a little bit scary.
It is.
But it allows us to relate to people.
It's almost Big Brother-ish, isn't it?
I've scared people on my demos at times at how much I actually know about them before I even have a conversation.
Right. So what do you think is the challenge in really communicating what HubSpot can do for business?
My challenge, or what's the challenge that we fix?
Your challenge, and then the challenge that you fix.
So, our challenge is really people can think, because Facebook or Twitter, there are a lot of free mediums out there, but just by being on free internet mediums is actually not a marketing strategy. Right. So my challenge is actually teaching people that there has to be a lot of thought that goes behind what you do. And what we provide for our customers is not only the technology, but the thought leadership to actually execute your goals, which is, essentially the hardest thing in any business is execution. Right. So, but that's how I would say it in a simple way.
There's a big difference between likes and leads, right?
A huge, right? So that's the difference between, seeing a billboard in old school terms when you're driving down the road and actually engaging and buying a product.
There's a lot of clients we spend time trying to explain that you can't spend follows. They're nice to have, but there has to be a strategy to convert, right? And how do we get them through the pipeline? And right. One of the things that we have found so significant in utilizing the HubSpot tool is really taking our kind of real world brick and mortar telephone, email. Let's figure out how to put this in the pipeline. And using the HubSpot tool to make what we call smart follow-ups. So we're being more efficient with that time, more efficient with our so valuable sales dollars. And I want to kind of share something with you, and maybe you can speak to this. We really feel like the whole sales process is really twice as complicated as it was 10 years ago. You can't just go out there and chase prospects and hope to sell something, because you've got a great personality and you're good with people. You know, I've interviewed a few salespeople in my day. But you've got to really have a methodology to pull them in. And that's what the HubSpot tool does. We can create content, we can test, we can A/B, we can figure out what are people really interested in. We can educate, and then we can start that rock rolling down the hill instead of trying to push it up it, because we're doing it in a much more efficient manner. And isn't that really what we're all about here with technology?
Absolutely. So in today's world, taking, HubSpot even out of the picture, people and buyers, I don't care if you're selling a car, I don't care if you're selling lawyer services, it doesn't matter. Whatever your business is providing, people expect a level of transparency. And using technology, we actually can understand what people are looking for, because, maybe people didn't find you on the web, but and I'm assuming here, but anytime someone's going to have a conversation with you, even if they didn't initially find you on the internet, they're going to research you after they have a conversation because they can, and it's all about understanding their behaviors, because we have the technology to do it now. So I think the internet is, and social media kind of have to step away and thinking about just Facebook or Twitter or landing pages or your web. This is how people interact and communicate. Like, we're communicating today over Skype.
Right.
It's a remarkable thing. I'm here on the East Coast, and it's unbelievable.
Well, it speaks to two things. I would take it a step further and say that they're demanding that they give you that. They're demanding transparency.
Agreed.
And because they know they can get it elsewhere. So if you can't provide that transparency, I'll go get it to your competition. And P.S., your competition may be in China, but I don't care.
Nope.
Because it's I'm trying to make as much as I can in my business. So they're demanding transparency, but I also think what we're speaking to is that they're communicating to us the technologies that have been created are different things that need to be integrated into a bigger process, right? It's like they're like we speak a lot to our clients about understanding a digital signature. What are they saying online that they used to say by returning your phone call and telling you they're not interested, or by
their friends?
What's that?
Or in private to their friends, and you didn't even know about it.
Right. Now we can see some of that online, and we just didn't have that before. So, and with that, what happens is that feedback loop has got tighter, it's got smarter, and we need to respond with it. Before our clients were just, proactively marketing our brand online, and we weren't engaging. Now we have a chance through tools like HubSpot to engage and understand what is that data saying and how do we use it. And I think that's what's powerful with what you guys do. Is that fair?
It's very fair, because it's all measurable now, because we can. There's scientific data that's, you can't dispute it, and we are able to provide that. And that old concept, it's been around forever. A happy customer tells, 3 people, an unhappy customer will tell 15. Right? Well, now in the world of the internet, an unhappy customer can tell 7,000.
Right.
If you react in an analytical, scientific, professional way to those behaviors using technology like HubSpot, an unhappy customer will very quickly become a raving fan, because they're going to think that you cared enough to have a conversation.
Sure. Jill, well, you guys are always coming out with something new for us, and we're so appreciative to all your technologies. What's new that's coming down the pipe for us at HubSpot, for those people that are out there, chopping wood for you guys every day? What can we expect to see soon, and what is cool that we can take to clients?
So the tool set in HubSpot is not going to change. The tools that are in HubSpot are actually all the tools any company, small, big, or enterprise, is going to need. Mm-hmm. Down the line, though, it's getting slicker and faster and more like using an iPad. To the point that it's unbelievable.
So usability, which creates speed for us, which allows us to do more for clients, right?
Exactly. Awesome. Just click a button. And, the old Steve Jobs philosophy, the more complicated it is in the background, but if you click a button, it feels like magic. That's what's in store. Click a button and it feels like magic.
Well, we've been having fun going to market with you, so hopefully we can keep down that path. And anything else you want us to know that you want to sneak in there? You sure that there's nothing you want to drop here on the zip line?
If whoever's watching this, I encourage you to follow the HubSpot blog, and also, my partners like you folks are what keep us alive and breathing and well, and we appreciate you so much. And go internets.
Thank you so much. Hopefully you'll share this on that blog. We'd love to have it up there.
We will, believe me. It's fantastic.
Jill Fratianne, good to have another Paisan. Thank you.
Wonderful. Have a good day.